Time now for your forewarned weather with Chief Meteorologist Alana Brophy.
In the weather world, we're dealing with clear skies, but we're noticeably cooler out there. Starting off the work week with plenty of sunshine. You're taking that live view from our West Valley camera. West Valley City looks pretty. We've got some snow on top of the mountains. And as we get through the next 7 days, we could add to that. So we'll get there. But today, dry conditions with clear skies, northerly flow, keeping our temperatures slightly below average. And that's why those numbers are running 5 to 10 degrees below seasonal norms in the northern half of the state. Southern Utah is where it should be this time of year. So seasonal norms. Bryce Canyon, great shot, pretty skies, clear conditions. I hope you're getting out in these shoulder seasons and enjoying what people come to Utah to see. It's a great time to be out there. Bryce is always nice. 50s for those numbers, 54 in Salt Lake, average is 64, so we're slightly below. 56 in Heber, 60 in Vernal. We've got 60s on the eastern side of the state. If you're looking for 70s, you have to look hard. Hanksville, Lake Powell, and St. George registering a few of those, but on the cooler side, especially in northern Utah. Our temperature change shows that we're significantly cooler following the cold front that moved through. You saw the increase of cloud cover last night. The front moved through this morning, and it opened the door for those cooler temperatures. We're 20 degrees cooler than where we were at this point yesterday. Sunday was beautiful with that autumn sunshine, but temperatures were on the warmer side and not anymore. Cooler air definitely in the northern half of the state into the west desert, and we see those drops now on the eastern side of the state as well. Getting through tonight with our clear skies, you're going to notice those numbers dropping into the 40s. Ooh, they dropped pretty low by 10 p.m. into the mid 40s with clear skies and quiet conditions. That's why that freeze warning has been issued. It was a freeze watch that was upgraded, the freeze warning for the northern Wasatch Front and a portion of Box Elder County. So places, especially on the western side of I-15, Garland, Corinne, West Weber, West Haven, Plain City, you are going to have a very cold start to your Tuesday. Temperatures will really dip tonight into the upper 20s, low 30s expected, but this also extends from Ogden all the way to Bountiful. Make sure that if you haven't harvested the garden, please do so, and that outdoor plumbing is taken care of. It is going to be a frigid start to tomorrow. I want to show you the big picture because we have a few key weather players this week. Our high pressure has been building, and it will definitely take over as we head into our Tuesday. But we're watching Wednesday because a weakening area of low pressure, a weakening upper level low, starts to move inland, and it brings the potential for a few isolated storms to central and southern Utah. Perhaps there's a slight chance we see it in the north. I'll show you what I mean. But this again is a weakening system that crosses the Beehive State Wednesday night into Thursday morning. Following that, high pressure takes over again, but don't get too comfortable because we're watching a storm system off the Pacific Northwest. That is a decaying atmospheric river event. This system could definitely bring some heavy precipitation to our valleys and mountains in northern Utah on Sunday. So we're going to watch that closely because the low at this point tracks inland and it's going to impact the northern half of the state. Let's jump to Wednesday. Precipitation potential begins to climb for the southwestern portion of Utah all the way to the I-70 corridor. Our Futurecast kind of picks up on that. As we look at our Futurecast in motion, we have that northerly flow. We head into our Tuesday as high pressure builds, and then boom, into Wednesday. More cloud cover by the afternoon, a few spotty storms along the I-15 corridor and over the mountains, and we watch that moisture surge further north into the evening, so there's potential for the Wasatch Front. Here's our precipitation potential looking at Sunday. I know it's a far couple days away here, a far stretch here, but I wanted to show you how the Pacific Northwest gets inundated with moisture, and Utah's part of that. Our high temperature trend for the Wasatch Front actually builds us above average, and we're going to dip slightly below it in the south. As we check out the regional forecast for tomorrow, numbers get a little closer to average with low 60s and high pressure along the Wasatch Front, upper 50s in Cache Valley, 68 in Moab, 78 in St. George. Sunshine. Tuesday looks quiet. Nice. It's just going to be a chilly start. Look at St. George as we head through the midweek. Isolated storms Wednesday afternoon, evening, and into the overnight. There's a chance early Thursday morning. A few storms hold on as the temperatures fumble into the 70s. Then we start to build back drier for the close of the work week and into the weekend. Here's the Wasatch Front. We have beautiful conditions with 60s and dry skies. But then as we head into the weekend, we get increasing cloud cover and we watch that larger storm system, a decaying atmospheric river event that could bring some heavy precip. So enjoy dry, quiet conditions while we have them. Stay on top of the forecast by downloading that ABC4 weather app. It's easy. There's the QR code. If you take a picture of that, it will take you right to the App Store where you can download our weather app for free, and then you can be forewarned on the forecast on the go.